Good afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It's October 3rd. Kind of a wild day today as far as the grains. We started off deep in the red. We had corn down maybe 5 to 10 cents. Beans sharply lower. We went down and tested $15 today for that November contract, and wheat breaking back pretty hard as well. Well, we didn't finish that way. Corn only down a penny and a half. Beans up a penny and a quarter. Far cry from where we were at here earlier. And wheat up a penny and a half. So strong recovery here for beans and wheat. They've been pressured here over the last several days and ended up finding a little strength. Now, I think it's more of just maybe some short covering after beans went down, tested 15, and wheat went down, tested its support. So we saw some short covering here, boosting the prices back up here off of these lows. But as you can tell overall, is it really a strong day or not? Up a penny or down a penny, pick one, So looking at things right now, I do feel that we may get a little bounce yet in these beans, but something that you've got to remember, we are still hearing some good yields out there on beans. The trend is still down. So just because we've came off these lows, I've already been hearing guys saying, oh, the fall bottom is in, and careful with that. Okay, we are still in this downtrend unless we start taking out resistance and the market starts telling us something different, then we're able to do that. But as of right now, it was a strong move off of this close. We need to see some follow through in order really to say that this signal is in. Right now, that's not been the case. So a lot of things that are going to be affected here. We've got exports out tomorrow. We've seen some pretty weak export sales over the last few weeks, especially in corn. So that's going to be looked at pretty closely here tomorrow morning. Those will be out at 7:30. So we'll be glad to go through those numbers with you here tomorrow as they do come out. So that's going to be the first thing. Then we've got a report out next Thursday. So supply and demand, that'll be the next numbers that we could see as far as yield. We'll also take a look at acreage at that time as well. So keep that in mind. Looking at some of the outside markets today, the dollar up 21. We did have some U.S. Data that came out here supporting the U.S. economy, so that kept the dollar stronger here at this point. But over the next few days, we'll take a look at some jobs numbers and see if this market can sustain the bounce that we've seen here for the dollar. But with the dollar higher, what does that do for energy markets, and what does that do for crude oil? We ended up crude oil right now down about $3.90. We kept talking about this $90 area that we had to stay above. Well, we broke below that. $87.95 right now for crude. Pretty negative close, closing near the lows. So if we take out today's lows tomorrow and we continue to see some pressure, we may see some low 80s yet as far as crude oil. But not only that, sharply lower for heating oil, sharply lower for unleaded gas. So continuing to break the energy complex. Some saying that the reason we're seeing this market break as hard as we are, finding some profit taken from long positions as we get closer to this election here next month. So we'll see if that continues, but we're right near some support, and if that gets taken out here, we're looking for further declines yet in the energy markets. As far as livestock today, fat cattle breaking back about 52 cents, 122.75. Box of beef today came in still a little better. The choice up 10 cents, select up 79. So looking pretty good there. No cash trade yet. We got bids coming in at about $1.21 with offers right now at $1.25. So we'll see where that ends things for the week. Last week we did see cash trade 123 out of Kansas, and we're kind of expecting to see some steady trade once again this week. Now as far as hogs, October up 95 cents. Putting the October at 80.10. But looking past that on out, December's down 95 cents, 95.90. Okay, we're getting to this point where we're going to get these back months starting to see a little pressure as we see more of a seasonal decline from here on out through the end of the year. So we found a little bounce like we've talked about. We've talked about this for the last several days. Now all of a sudden these back months are starting to find some weakness, and that may continue. So we're looking for rallies right now as selling opportunities in some of these back months. So give us a call and we'll help you out with that. But as far as the October, up about 95 cents today. We've got a few weeks yet with this. we're still going to continue to look at the cash market and finding out where this October might land. But that's going to be influenced by the cash market, where these back months may be influenced a little heavier on where we might be in the future. So give us a call. A lot of stuff moving around here. The grains overnight, I would not be surprised maybe to see a little stronger trade overnight. But as I mentioned, the thing to remember is we're going to see exports tomorrow morning. That's going to give us a little bit of influence here on these markets. So you can give us a call over here at 800-262-7538 or check us out online, allendale-inc.com. I hope you guys had a great day today. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.